Hello everybody, how you doing? On today's video, we're going to be predicting the Tampa Bay Bucs season and their win-loss, and I'm going to be going over the schedule and telling you what I think their season is going to be end up. So first of all, let me just say that I have been a Bucs fan since we've won the first Super Bowl back in the day. And we have been going through a lot, and the team that they are building right now seems to me like it's a fairy tale. And the fact that we have all of these superstars in this stacked team, I feel like I made this team in Ultimate Team or in GM mode in Madden. It doesn't seem real, and it's pretty crazy the fact that all of this stuff is happening, and the fact that I guess we could say it's the most 2020 thing that we could possibly imagine. This is 2020 in the NFL. The Bucs, pretty much like a losing franchise, honestly. To have Tom Brady and all of these players, it's just, to me, surreal, and it doesn't seem possible. So let's just go right here through the list. Our first game of the season is against New Orleans. That's going to be a tough game, but I think that the Saints will win that one just because they have had more time together as a team, whereas the Bucs have like pretty much zero chemistry right now. They just built this team, so I think that the Saints are more used to each other, playing with each other. So the Bucs, I don't think they're gonna be having that same level of chemistry as New Orleans is. Going on to week 2, so we start off the season 0-1. Week 2 against Carolina, I think we're gonna beat them. They're on a rebuild year, so they don't have they have a brand new coach and all that, so they have a lot of defensive players left for them. So I think the Bucs and Tom Brady win that game. At Denver, it's going to be a little difficult. They have a lot of good they have a great defense, and their offense seems to me like it could challenge us, but they have Melvin Gordon, Carl Sutton, and their rookie Jerry Jeudy, but we have no idea about their quarterback, what's going to happen there. At Denver, it's going to be a tough game, but I think that Tom Brady knows what he's doing. So the Bucs win that one. So we're 2-1 for the year. Against the Chargers, Justin Herbert, we have no idea. He's a rookie, but the Bucs seem to me like I think they're going to win that game. They're 3-1 in the year. Then they play against Chicago on a Thursday, so we'll only get 4 days of rest. Against Chicago, it's going to be hard because they've always had a really good defense historically, but I just don't think that Chicago knows what they're doing too much. So, Mitch Trubisky, do you really think he's going to be pulling up numbers against that Tampa defense? I don't think so. If he's even the quarterback by week 5, so Bucs win that one. So right now they're 4-1. Against the week after, they play Green Bay at home, but I think Aaron Rodgers and his team of veterans, if you want to call it like that, I have no idea how Aaron Rodgers does it. They don't have a flashy team or anything, but they always find a way to win. So we're gonna give Green Bay the win there. So we are right now at 4-2. 4-2 Tampa, going up against the Raiders the week after at the Las Vegas. This always seems a little weird. Las Vegas Raiders. Okay. I don't know. I don't think the Raiders. I have no idea. The Raiders are just the Raiders. I have no idea if the players are going to be distracted and playing in Vegas. If how their offense is going to be. Last year they weren't that good, and it just seems to me like it's a little bit crazy. But it might be a close game, but I think that Tom Brady could handle that. So 5-2. We play against New York on Monday against Saquon Barkley, and 5-2 Bucs team against New York at New York. It's gonna be a crazy game. Last year they were pretty good, but then they had a lot of injuries. So again, depending on what kind of, if Saquon Barkley can find a way to not get hurt like he did last year, and if he's at 100%, that's going to be really dangerous. But again, I mean, Tampa Bay, they're just stacked everywhere. I just think the Bucs win this one. Then we play against New Orleans. Now, just to keep it fair, I think the Bucs at here, they would win because would be what, 5-2 right now. 5-2, we would be freaking 6-2. But against New Orleans, I think that we would honestly, by this time, I think the Bucs would gel enough and have that chemistry that they lacked in the first week. It's at home at Tampa, but just to keep it, just to not give them that many wins, I think they're gonna lose here, so they'll be 6-3. Going on to Carolina next week. I don't think Carolina's a rebuild. They're not gonna. 7-3. Tampa wins. Against the Rams, we'd have to see what in the world they're doing down there. Leonard Fournette plays against Jalen Ramsey. Jared Goff, is he gonna be as good as he was when they went to the Super Bowl? I have no idea. I think the Bucs win that one. They're 8-3. Then they go against Kansas City, which is gonna be a heck of a game. Super crazy game. But I think the Kansas City Chiefs win that game. Defending Super Bowl champions. They have a lot of their play. Patrick Mahomes knows what he's doing, but it's gonna be a close one, and it's gonna be a battle of offense. That one is gonna be sick game, but I just think that they're gonna win. So we're 8-4 at the season here. We have a bye week 13. Then we have Minnesota here against Minnesota again. We have no idea. They lost a lot of players. They lost Stephon Diggs and a lot of their corners and some of their best players on defense, but they got Ngakoue and they got that Justin Jackson, a rookie from LSU. So it's at Tampa Bay, which they are not playing at a dome. I don't know. They might be able to win. So let's just give them 8-5 on the year. The Bucs play against Atlanta, and Atlanta is, I don't know, they're like a big mystery. We have no idea what is going to happen with Atlanta this year. They got Todd Gurley. We have no idea if Todd Gurley's healthy, if he's not. They have Dante Fowler on the defensive line. It's going to be a little crazy. Honestly, that team, I don't know if Tom Brady doesn't know how to lead the team, knows how to win, but we'll see what happens there. I think that the Bucs at Atlanta, I think we win. What did I say? We're 9-5 at Detroit. We win 10-5, and then Atlanta we beat them again 11-5. So I think the Bucs will go 11-5 on the year, and this though is going to be a huge asterisk because of the COVID situation. We have no idea if a player is going to be able to, play one week and then the following week he might end up having COVID. I hope none of this happens though, but that can be a possibility. So we have to see which players, are fully healthy like a regular season would, and then your best player could play one game and then the next game he might not play it because he's got the coronavirus. And that's, to me, seems like a huge asterisk around the season. Which players will be able to play, which players are going to be able to sit, this quarantine stuff. And there's just, to me, it just seems a lot of crazy stuff going on. So I think that's a big reason why you should take this lightly. I have no idea what's going to happen with this football season, if we're even going to be playing it, and if in a month or 2 months from now. like there's another surge of virus. Like I don't know, there's just a lot of question marks around this season. So take this with a grain of salt. But I think the Bucs are going to be in the playoffs, and they're going to be winning more than 8 games this season because they have a stacked team and they have the GOAT of quarterbacks and the GOAT of tight ends. So that seems to me like the most 2020 thing ever. Tampa Bay having this deep team out of nowhere. But yeah, we'll just see what happens on the season, and I hope that this year could be a great example that we can have live sports back, and it should be a fun year for football and all sports. So thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you later.